Today, I'm going to be answering your questions again. Okay, we're doing another Q&A session, so I'm going to be answering some questions that I've gotten from people via various social media platforms, and I'll basically just be going over how you can navigate the industry a little bit easier. So the first question has to do with the red tape within the music industry. So the first question goes along the reason why this person wasn't able to register with the various organizations is purely based off the red tape that they found in the music industry. It's more of a comment, and it's a comment based on their comment. The red tape in the music industry is always going to be there, but I feel as though when it comes to registrations with these various organizations, there's very little to no red tape. When it comes to registering with companies like Samro, Capasso, Sampra, and Risa, there's almost little to no red tape available. So let's go over what's involved in that. We've got Samro. Samro never used to have a sign-up fee, but the moment they did have a sign-up fee, that did make things a little bit tricky, but their sign-up process is still quite straightforward. All you need to do is to jump onto their website, www.samro.org.za, go through the form, fill it out. It's fairly simple. Once you're done with that, you're going to get to a place where you're going to need to pay 100 Rand. That 100 Rand is basically going to be that's your one-off fee. After you pay that, your membership is secured. Provided you filled in the form correctly, you're done with Samro. There's no more red tape involved. We're going to go into the next CMO, which is Capasso. Capasso is the only one I would say that has a continual or a recurring fee that you're going to be paying. So there's 100 Rand that you have to pay if you're an artist, if you're a composer, there's 100 Rand that you pay each year to Capasso to ensure your membership. If you are a music publisher, then that fee it's 250 Rand. It's a little bit more, but I would say outside of that, there's no other red tape. Provided you are giving them the information that you need to, there is nothing else that should be holding you back from being a Capasso member. Moving on to Risa. Risa is a little bit tricky because there's various ways that you can register or interact with Risa. For you as a new composer, Risa is basically there to ensure that you have your ISRC codes, which is basically how your song is going to be identified internationally and on streaming services, as well as the eligibility to go platinum, gold, and all of those nice things. And to be eligible to get a SAMA, you need to be a member of Risa. There's two payments that you would need to make to Risa. The first one is just for the ISRC codes. That one is what I'm on at the moment. I have not paid to become a full member of Risa just because I feel the way my music business and my music career is set up, I don't hit those numbers yet. The moment I see those things are starting to pick up, that's when I will then get that registration done. For the time being, all I need is my ISRC codes, which is what I did. Before, when I got my ISRC codes, they were free. Now they charge 115 Rand. It's also a one-off fee and you get your first owner code. When you have that first owner code, it's very, very simple. This code is going to have a country identifier, it's going to have a year identifier, as well as your code, your unique code, as well as the actual number of the work that you're registering with that ISRC code. As long as you keep track of all that information, everything is simple. That's your one-off interaction with Risa. After that, you don't need to be interacting with Risa too much. Okay, the final organization is Sampra. Sampra's registration is fairly straightforward. You're filling out a form online. Once you're done filling out that form, beyond that point, it's just a case of notification of works. Unlike with the other organizations, there's no fee to pay, right? So once you get your registration done, you're done. There isn't any other red tape there that you need to deal with. On the face of it, it doesn't seem like a hang of a lot of admin, but for some reason, it still seems as though a lot of people aren't getting their stuff registered. They aren't doing their notifications of works. Therefore, people are not getting paid the money that they are owed. Now, for me, if I am in a position where I've already earned the royalties, right? I've already got to spend all the time to get my stuff played on radio, to make sure to get all of my stuff, out there to the world, handling all my social media work, doing all the distributions, doing all of that, getting the radio play, and then getting to a point where I just don't have my admin right. It sort of seems as though you're leaving money on the table, but it's silly because you're leaving it on the table right at the last step. So it would make sense for you to then just get it done. I mean, come on, it's simple. Cool. So that's the first question. I'll probably dive into another one. And yeah, we'll see how that one goes. Peace.